Hi there gamers, welcome to an MGLMix preview with me, Respawn Roscoe, from MyGamesLounge.com. This is Mortal Kombat 10 and it's out next Tuesday, that's the 14th of April. As I record this, it's coming up on launch, guys, and it's looking really impressive. I played this going on towards a year ago now. It was a build that they'd taken through all the main conventions and it was playing really nice then. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like to hopefully get a grips on it before the weekend, so we can get the review out as close to release as possible for you guys. If you're on mobile devices, especially on the iPhone, you can play a mobile version of the game now, and on Android devices they're hoping to get it out before the weekend, I believe. So just keep an eye out on that for Android users. But Mortal Kombat 10 looks really impressive. What's most impressive for me is the cast, the characters, and some of these really cool meta games that are going on in the background along with the challenges. We'll get to those in a minute. It's always worthwhile just to go across a few little concerns. Now, as I said, I played the game and I thought it was playing very smooth. They've had quite a long time with an engine that's kind of already got the building blocks to put together a really good story and to put together a really cool multiplayer mode, and that is going to be great, but only if the characters are balanced. That's one of the issues, shall we say, with some of the more Mortal Kombat games, where you find that some characters really just don't feel like they've got the same amount of power as others, and that is my number one concern with this game being utterly brilliant. If they get that right, it's going to be as outstanding as it looks. And just look at the footage that we're showing now. It's absolutely wonderful to look at, and it's really impressive. And we can play as this guy. You can play the combat pack and play as the Predator, as well as a number of other guest characters, which is going to be cool. Now, the story mode is something I'm looking forward to. It's apparently 4 or 5 hours long, which isn't bad for a fighting game story mode. I think it could be a very interesting one. It leads into this factions meta which is going on, where as soon as you start, you pick your faction and everything you do kind of contributes to that. Anyone who's been playing FIFA over the past few years will know that kind of effect, where you pick a team and that's your team, and anything that you do contributes to the points of that team and how well they're doing. So that could be really interesting, and there's 5 different factions you can choose from. Everything you do, including story mode, affects them, and there are also challenges to go with that as well. Now, the other thing that interests me is this dynamic towers mode. Now, towers is nothing unfamiliar to Mortal Kombat fans, but what they've done is they've made them change. There's constant challenges going on, even up like to the hour. So there's constantly new content going on there. There's constantly updates, things changing, and the things that they could do with that going forward, just really does go into infinite realms of possibility. Really, the challenges that they could come up with is really rich and really good. So I'm very into these kind of ideas, and I like the fact that there are so many different characters. Like we said, the Predator, there's the classic characters, there's new characters. They're not necessarily just bringing back everyone for the fans. They're trying to make it make sense, and it's been really good to see some gameplay of a character that I used to like to play back in the really old days when it used to start going on, and it was, of course, this guy, Goro. I mean, half man, half dragon. What more could you want out of a character with his utterly brutal attack? This trailer really did impress me, and maybe do that kind of like smiling wince where you're kind of half laughing and half kind of grimacing at the crunching brute force that this guy's got as he does that. Oh. That's awesome. So, in truth, I think Mortal Kombat 10 is going to be a great game. I am really looking forward to it. Like I said, balance is my only concern for it. It's going to be fun, it's going to be fast. Now, this is the other thing that could either work for it or work against it. These are the character variations. Each character has 3 different fighting sets. This is where I think they're going to find it difficult to get that balance, and perhaps it might be that every character has one fighting set that works for each individual. I don't know, but I am looking forward to it, and I am looking forward to trying it out. So get yourself on MyGamesLounge.com for more Mortal Kombat 10 as we build up to the release this coming Tuesday.